and the Giants. Adam Wainwright against Barry Zito. Wainwright doing some things. Gets Nate Sherholtz. Then his counterpart Barry Zito looking in the second. John Bowker goes down on a nasty bender. 8 innings, 4 strikeouts, 2 runs for Wainwright. But Barry Zito, his pitch hand was so strong. Struck out 10, gets Albert Pujols, who went 0 for 4. Then Matt Holliday goes down swinging. Brendan Ryan on a changeup. No runs in 8 innings. No runs at all for either team. Bottom of the 8th, Wainwright still in there. Adam Torres, single up the middle, gives the Giants a 1-0 lead. Later in the inning, bags are full. Aubrey Huff. It's not exciting, but it's effective. A sac fly brings in run number 2. Giants win. Barry Zito 3-0 for the first time in his career.
How about my Padre people? Winners of 7 straight. Must be all that strength and conditioning. Johnny Cueto and the Reds looking to slow their roll. Adrian Gonzalez, he's locked in. That's his 3rd straight game. He's homered. 5th home run of the season. Padres a 1-0 lead. Wade LeBlanc recently caught up in the minors. Had 2 pickoffs in 1 start. Maybe there's no video of them. Maybe they're not aware. Kid's got to move. Brandon Phillips picked off by Wade LeBlanc. That ends the inning. Bottom of the 5th, runner on first. Johnny Gomes picked off by LeBlanc. So let me see if I get this right. 2 starts, 4 pickoffs. People better recognize. I think Dusty knows what's going on. The Reds' miscues continue. Kyle Blanks flies out to Drew Stubbs in center. I got it. All right, throw the ball to the fan. You know what, though?
Oh, boy.
Yeah. There weren't 3 outs. Dusty did not face the media after the game.
Moment in the Pirates-Astros game in Houston as Pittsburgh's Chris Jacobaukis, making his first start for the Bucks, gets hit in the head with a line drive off the bat of Lance Berkman in the bottom of the 1st. You could see earlier how far the ball ricocheted. That's just the force that ball was coming. Right-hander taken to a hospital where he stayed overnight. Pirate skipper John Russell said the 31-year-old was conscious the whole time. Test came back negative. Astros get the win 5-2.
Well, the Orioles' Brian Mattis, one of just 3 pitchers since 1900 to register the first 2 wins of the year for a team that started just 2-15. Mattis was good early, got Darnell McDonald, Bill Hall swinging. Mattis 6 innings, 3 earned, 4 strikeouts. Baltimore to pitch him every day. Red Sox down 3-1 in the 7th. Marco Scutaro, welcome to the nation. A 3-run jack over the Monsters of Boston, a 4-3 lead. Top of the 9th, runners in the corners and 1 down. 7-5 Sox. Luke Scott RBI single off Jonathan Papelbon. 7-6 game. 2 on, 2 outs. This would be far from a lights out or clean save for Papelbon, but they do get the end result. The Orioles had 17 hits, and they lose 7-6.
Snug finish between the Twins and Royals, but the big story was Twins catcher Joe Mauer. First inning, 2-out knock. Good piece of hitting there. Goes the other way. Scott Pategna can't make the catch. Mauer ends up with the triple, but the Twins, they were down 4-0 in this sapsucker. All right, it's now 5-3 KC in the 5th. There's Mauer again. That dog will hunt. Orlando Hudson scores. Twins cut the lead to 5-4. Hit number 5 for Mauer comes in the 11th. 3rd career 5-hit game for Joe Mauer. But extra innings we go again. 12th, tied at 7th. Denard Span. Little Ric Flair to shallow center. Delman Young comes across. Twins add another in the 12th, and they go on to win 9-7. Once again, Joe Mauer, 5 hits, 2 ribs. Taking in the Mariners and White Sox game. Now let's flash it back to Friday night's game where Andrew Jones hit a couple of homers, including the walk-off in the 9th to give the White Sox a 7-6 win over the M's. All right, so the Mariners, as we go back to Saturday, 2 outs from a win. David Arzman facing Paul Konerko. 7th of the year for Konerko, but the White Sox are still down 4-3. So the M's are thinking, okay, we're all right. All right, now they're 1 out away. Alex Rios, runner on. And that's serious trouble. 2-run walk-off homer for Rios, his 3rd homer of the year. White Sox score 3 in the 9th. And as you take a look at the replay, watch Arzman's reaction. He knew it when he threw it. Last time Chicago had walk-off homers in consecutive games way back July 1967. They win on Saturday 5-4. For SportsCenter's top 10 plays, I'll start at number 10. This is the Penn Relays, the United States versus the world, and Usain Bolt. Maybe it should be Bolt versus the world. Running the final leg of the 4x100-meter relay, he wins easily.
At number 9, the Braves and the Mets. Brian McCann with a line on the short. Jose Reyes, the dive and grab. Mets win 3-1.
At number 8, Jameer Nelson, 32 points, 3 of them right here, beating the buzzer at the end of the first quarter. The Magic roll over the Bobcats, 90-86, up 3-0.
Coming in at number 7, the Pens and Sens. Loose puck batted up in the midair. Mike Rupp trying to jam it, but Pascal Leclerc, how about that save? Leclerc's played great in the series, but their season's over.
At number 6, Carlos Delfino, who looks like a young Tony Curtis. Skewing a little older there with that reference. Josh Smith.
Never heard of him.
Big block.
Oh, you mean the young kids, not me. Gotcha. Juan Rivera line drive to third. Ramiro Pena makes the diving grab. The Yanks win 7-1. Reminds me of Greg Nettles right there.
Once again, skewing. At number 4, look at Troy Tulowitzki throwing out Cameron Maven. No glove needed.
At 3, late drama. M's and White Sox, Alex Rios.
Swinging a long one. This is going to go. Home run for Rios. Sox off the deck. They win 5-4. Turn on the fireworks.
At number 2, more late drama to the ice.
Dupuis is on. He gets the pass himself. Shoots and scores! Pascal Dupuis from the left wing circle. And the Penguins win it in overtime, 4-3. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Elvis has just left the building.
And yet even more late drama. Predators, Blackhawks.
Here at line for the round, but not out. Sharp for the right half board. To Seabrook. To Taves, right circle. Shoots. Seabrook. Patrick Kane! A short-handed goal for Patrick Kane! The center of the box. Jomerson put it in behind the net to Bowen. The Sobel right point. Hammers the shot. There's the center. They score! Hawks win! Hawks win! Marion Hawks' first Blackhawk playoff goal in the game winner in overtime!
Game, it's 1-0 just like this. Hanging slider, and Albert Pujols eats it up. 7th home run of the season, and take one more look. Benji Molina, he wants the pitch low and away. Matt Cain leads it right down the middle, and he would pay for it. Pujols 8 for 12 in his career against Cain, and just like that, the Cardinals up 1-0. Meanwhile, Brad Penny facing his former team in the second, getting Travis Ishikawa, the unconventional 4-3-6 double play. Cardinals up 1-0 after 2 in the third. Penny facing Eugenio Velez, getting the grounder, stranding a runner at second. Penny didn't allow a runner past second. 7 2/3 of scoreless work. Cardinals up 2-0, looking for insurance in the 7th. Guillermo Moto gets Pujols to ground out in the 6-4-3 double play. Bottom of the ninth now, tying a run at the dish. Ryan Franklin facing Andres Torres. Torres grounding out the second. The Cardinals win 2-0. Penny 25-7 in April in his career. Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN, dealing with a lot of rain. Jason Hayward, the rookie, batting .615 with runners in scoring position, leading the National League. But Mike Pelfrey getting Hayward to pop up to Jose Reyes with the bases loaded in the first. So New York out of a jam in the second. Jose Reyes already dirty. Chipper Jones making the nice stop on Jason Bay, but dealing with a sore hip, having trouble with the throw, and it gets away from Troy Gloss. Reyes comes in, 1-0 Mets. In the fourth, Pelfrey's scoreless inning streak at 23 and counting, and some ESPN access. Escobar laying down the bunt. David Wright coming in. No time, the bare hand in one motion, making the throw for the out, extending the scoreless streak for Pelfrey to 24. Then the rain started coming in the 6th inning. One pitch to Hayward before Bill Hahn pulls both teams off the field. The tarp comes out, and they wouldn't come out. The game called after 5 official. Mets win 1-0. Pelfrey now 4-0. The Braves have lost. The Angels wrapping up in Anaheim. New York looking to join the Twins as the only teams to win their 6th series of the season. Robinson Cano getting the high heat from Scott Kazmir. Cano homered twice off Kazmir on April 15th. Next batter, Jorge Posada. First pitch he sees, and get up and get out. Posada's fourth of the year. Yankees up 2-0. Javier Vazquez, he needs all the offense he can get. 0-2 in his career against the Angels. Only team he has never beaten, and Bobby Abreu loves facing him. 10th career shot off Vazquez. Angels within 2, down 3-1. In the fourth, it's now 3-2. Vazquez facing Brandon Wood. Bases loaded. Wood, the liner to left. Marcus Timms can't make the catch, and 2 Angels score in the double. Vazquez hasn't made it through the 6th inning all season. Didn't get out of the 4th. Gave up 5 earned runs. In the 6th, Yankees down 5-3. Remember, Cano launched 2 against Casimir just a couple weeks ago, and here's another one. The slider, gone. Cano's 5th of the season. New York within 1. Bottom of the 7th, Angels up 5-4. Damaso Marte facing Kendry Morales. Marte looks like they want to intentionally walk Morales. Juan Rivera on deck. Joe Girardi tells Marte now to pitch to Morales. Marte just missing off the outside corner for ball 3. Now, from the dugout, Tony Pena says, beware, Morales is going to get the green light and swing away, and he does it. His 6th of the year. Joe Girardi said he screwed up, should have gone with his first instinct to walk him. The Angels win 8-4.
Best team in baseball, your Tampa Bay Rays, hosting the Jays in St. Pete, of course. Jose Molina had a terrific day behind the plate. Here he's going to throw out Carl Crawford. He did what? Threw out Carl Crawford, throwing out B.J. Upton, attempting a steal. Nice unis. Stop running on this guy. Molina throws out Sean Rodriguez, attempting to steal in the bottom of the 3rd. So 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Do I hear 4th? You do. Throws out Crawford again. Jose Molina, first catcher since 2002 to throw out 4 base runners in a game. Last guy to do that was Charles Johnson. Meanwhile, David Price was dealing for the Rays. Strikes out Randy Ruiz. In the 9th, gets Adam Lind. He's going to get Vernon Wells as well. First Major League Baseball complete game for Price. He told Ravitch on Baseball Tonight, wasn't even his best stuff of the season. Hideki Okajima, 0-3, ERA near 6 in 26 career games against the Orioles. Orioles are now 4-2 in the 7th. Miguel Tejada, a 2-run shot, his 3rd of the year, and all of a sudden, just like that, tied at 4. To the 10th, Scott Atchison's on the mound for Boston. 2 on, he put 2 on. Nobody out, now he walks Ty Wigginton to load him up. Atchison's frustrated. How do you think Terry Francona feels? Brings in Scott Schoenweiss. Base loaded for Ryan Hughes. And Hughes, the RBI single into right. That scores Tejada. 5-4 Birds. Bases loaded for Matt Wieters. That's just going to get through the drawn-in infield. A 2-run single, and the Orioles have a 7-4 lead. Bottom of the 10th, 1 out, runner on 3rd for J.D. Drew. He'll take 1 the other way. RBI double off Jim Johnson. The Birds have had closing problems. Kind of thinking, what problems haven't they had? Runner on the corners for Bill Hall, and lines a shot in the left. Scores Drew, and it's 7-6. Dave Tremblay has seen enough. Brings in former Red Sox reliever Clay Meredith. Johnson frustrated he couldn't close it out. 2 on, 1 out for Darnell McDonald. And Meredith gets McDonald to pop out to the catcher. So they were 2 down. Last chance for the Red Sox. It's Marcos Scutaro. And Scutaro hits it hard, but right to Wigginton. And with that, the Orioles snap a 10-game losing streak to the Red Sox. Baltimore wins 7-6.
We also had late-inning drama in Arizona. D-backs hosting the Phils. Rubber match with a 3-game set. Top of the 1st, Rodrigo Lopez on the bump. Greg Dobbs getting the start, no doubt where this is going. His first home run of the season puts the Phils up 2-0. Bottom of the 5th, Kyle Kendrick pitching, cruising, and not anymore. Kelly Johnson, his 4th home run in the last 3 games. He has 7 home runs on the year. D-backs down 3-2. 3 batters later, Mark Reynolds, get up and get out. His 7th of the year. The long ball providing all the O in Arizona. 5-3 Arizona. Top of the 6th, Lopez still working. Carlos Ruiz through the middle. Raul Ibanez and Ryan Howard come in. 6-5 Phillies. Bottom of the 7th, Danny Baez in for relief. John Hester at the dish. Hester going the right field line, and Chris Young comes in, ties the game. First D-backs run, not off a home run in this series. Bottom of the 8th, 1 on, 1 out, and Reynolds deep. It stays in the yard, but does the damage. Reynolds has 13 RBI in the last 6 games. Cole Gillespie comes in, 7-6 D-backs. Chad Qualls in to shut it down, and he does. 4th save in 6 tries. The Phils lose their first road series of the year, 8-6 Arizona. More drama in Cincy. Padres riding an 8-game winning streak, looking to sweep the Reds. Adrian Gonzalez, well, he's been on a tear of late. Homer Bailey, just a victim of circumstance. Gonzalez's 4th straight game with a big blast. 7th on the season, 136 in his career, tying him with Tony Gwynn for 4th in Padres history. Kyle Blanks in the 6th, deep to right center. It's coming off the wall. Chase Headley, Will Venable come in to score off the double. It's 4-2 Padres. Bottom of the 8th now, the Reds down by a run. Jay Bruce at the plate. Jay Bruce will deliver. The right field corner, Scott Rowland, originally stopped at 3rd until Venable's throw is offline. And then Rowland decides, yeah, he has time, he'll come in. Bruce went 3 for 4 with 2 doubles. We're tied at 4. Next batter, Ramon Hernandez to right. Dusty Baker after the game said, we needed that badly. 5-4 Reds now. Francisco Cordero, his 7th save of the season, getting Jerry Hairston Jr. to fly out. The Reds snap the Padres win streak.
A great example of a starting pitcher settling down. Colby Lewis had some issues early, like on the 3rd pitch of the game. Austin Jackson, congratulations on your first big league home run. That's 410 feet. Tigers had a 1-0 lead. Tigers up 3-2 in the 2nd. 2 on for Ramon Santiago. And again, Lewis, all sorts of problems. Santiago drops one in there. Tigers up 4-2. It's 4-3 base loaded for Michael Young facing Rick Porcello. And Young is going to clear the bases with a double. Young went 3 for 4, 5 RBIs and a walk. Rangers up 2. And after that, Colby Lewis would start to get it going after a rough start. He threw 50 pitches, had 8 base runners in the first 2 innings. Brandon Inge there gets him. And as you watch the rest of these strikeouts, know that it seemed a key visit from Mike Maddox, the pitching coach, really settled Lewis down. Got 16 consecutive outs from the 2nd through the 7th.
18-5 start, looking for the broom in KC. J.J. Hardy, nice addition for Minnesota. With a runner on 2nd, the single to left. Delman Young coming in to score. Minnesota up 2-1, but one more look. Scott Pasednik has the ball before Young reaches 3rd base. Had the chance to go home, but he decides to throw to 2nd, so Young comes in, and Minnesota takes the lead. We go to the 4th, still 2-1. Runner on 3rd for Brendan Harris. Harris, the pop-up to right. David DeJesus coming in. DeJesus would not be denied. Getting a little dirty, but it was worth it. That ends the inning. Bottom of the 5th now. We're tied at 2 apiece. Jose Guillen, red-hot start for him. His 7th of the season. He had 9 all of last year in 81 games. KC avoids the sweep, taking this one 4-3.
Tied at 2. Nobody on for Paul Konerko. Doesn't need anybody on. Get out of town. Konerko's 8th homer of the season. The Palos enjoying a 3-2 lead. Top of the 9th. Same score. Nobody on. 2 down for Casey Kochman. Knocks to left off Bobby Jenks. Kochman hustling all the way. Hustling as best he can. And he's in there for the double. Kochman 2 for 4 and a double and a triple. Eric Burns is your next batter. And Jenks will walk him. So now it's 2 on and 2 out, and there's 1 run affair. The pinch hitter, Ken Griffey Jr., sizing up Jenks. There's the other way around. Griffey Jr. looking at a fastball on the outside corner. Fouls that one straight back, so you know he's just off it. And then on the 0-2. 96-mile-an-hour cheese. White Sox sweep the Mariners. Hey, don't sleep on the Nats. DC can do some things.
Don't sleep on the Nats.
And you haven't heard that before, have you? Proved it against the Dodgers on Sunday. Top of the 7th, Nats having a 1-0 lead. Andre Ethier pinch hitting with 1 on and 1 out. Scott Olson gets Ethier to ground into the 6-4 3-double play. How about Olson? 7 innings, 8 strikeouts, 6 hits, 1 walk, no runs. That's the key. Matt Capps gets Casey Blake to ground out to 2nd. First out of the inning. Next batter's Ronnie Belliard. Belliard fly into shallow right. Justin Maxwell coming on. Makes the nice grab. Watch it again. He might have some trouble out there with the sun, and then makes the grab. So 2 down. And the next batter, Garrett Anderson. It's up to you. And I don't think so. Anderson flies out to center to end the game. Tell me if this sounds strange. It's a final. The Nationals win 1-0. What? The Nationals win 1-0. Win anything 1-0?
The game followed a 2-hour memorial for Rockies team president Kelly McGregor, who passed away last week, died of natural causes at the age of 48. The number 88 jersey hanging in the dugout, the number McGregor wore at Colorado State when he played football. Bottom of the second, Seth Smith giving the rawhide a ride. Solo blast, Colorado on the board first, Seth Smith's third of the season. Bottom of the fourth, Smith again. Second career multi-home run game for him. And Colorado on cruise control up 4-0 in the fifth. Miguel Olivo with a man on. His fifth of the season, 2-run shot. The Rockies go on to win this one 8-4. Olivo putting on his catcher's gear in front of McGregor's 88 jersey.